Why do less experienced colleagues get promoted faster? This is a question I'm sure many of you watching have asked yourself at least once or maybe twice in your career. The fact is, seniority or tenure doesn't always guarantee you a promotion. You might assume that it does because that's how everything else in your life has worked out through primary, secondary, and tertiary education. But when you get into the corporate world, things are a little bit different. The same rules don't apply, so you need to find out what the new rules are so you can understand why less experienced colleagues get promoted faster than you. There are 4 reasons, and the first one is results speak louder than seniority. This means that less experienced colleagues get promoted faster than you because they produce more results or the right results. So let me unpack that. When I say they bring more results, what I mean is they complete tasks faster. They tick more items off of their list, which helps them to advance quicker and see results sooner. They might be able to do this because they're more organized or more motivated. Either way, it pushes them to achieve more than you, which could be the reason why they're promoted ahead of you. The second part to this is that they bring the right results that the manager wants to see, results that will help move projects or the team or the corporate goals forward. You see, in the workplace, sometimes people go off on their own tangent. They work really hard on something that they think is important, but their boss doesn't really care about it because the task that they're working on doesn't help achieve the goals that their boss wants. You see, as an employee, you are being paid to help the company achieve their goals and objectives. If the time you spend at work is helping to advance those objectives, then you will be seen as a value-adding employee and a core addition to any team. Whereas if the time you spend at work is not helping advance those objectives, then you'll be seen as somebody who is performing tasks that are still important, but can be replaced with someone with a similar skill set. When you want to be promoted, it's in your best interest to find out what the team and what the corporate goals are, so you know where the more profitable place for you to spend your time at work is. The second reason why less experienced colleagues get promoted faster is because they bring fresh perspectives, which gives the company an innovative advantage. This means that in meetings or collaborations with colleagues, they're known to think outside the box. They're known to bring different or innovative perspectives which nobody else has thought of. Sometimes it's because they have additional skills that enable them to do this. Other times it's because they've exposed themselves to different people, conversations, and thought processes that have expanded their mind. Either way, they have the ability to adopt diverse thinking. They don't get stuck on the same thought pattern. They have the ability to think beyond people's arguments and people's questions, and they don't lazily adopt other people's ideas without giving thought to them first. Or they do what Jack Welch recommends to get out of the pile, which is where when your boss asks you a question, you not only give them an answer, but also a fresh new perspective. But offering up a fresh new perspective takes a lot of courage to do, to not only come up with that innovative idea in the first place, but then to communicate that idea to the group. And this is where a lot of people get stuck. They don't want to offer up the wrong idea or say something that others would think is a silly idea. But if you want to start getting noticed like those colleagues who get promoted faster than you, then I encourage you to be bold and to start verbally communicating your ideas to the group. You never know, you might be surprised at the reaction of your colleagues when you finally let out your true genius. I don't know if you know this, but I have a podcast called The Leadership Pod where I talk about very similar topics to what I talk about on this channel. If you prefer to learn while you're running, while you're driving, or while you're cleaning the house, then I encourage you to go over and check out my podcast. It's available on Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all the major podcasting platforms. I will put a link in the description below. The third reason why people get promoted faster is because they have developed a strategic network with the right people. People who can help them get promoted either directly or indirectly. When it's directly, this means they've connected with people who are making the hiring decision or the decision for the next level opportunity that you want. When it's indirectly, this means they've connected with people who can spread the word to hiring managers about how good they are. Whether it is direct or indirect connections, those people know who the high performer is. They know what that high performer does, and they can vouch for them to the hiring managers. Why is this important? Because hiring managers need to feel comfortable and confident with who they promote. They need to know they're promoting the right person for the job before they actually promote them. Because every hiring decision is a risk. What if that person isn't good at their job? What if they can't perform the tasks that we assign them and they need extra training? What if they have a bad professional attitude and they create conflict in the team? These are all questions or concerns that the hiring manager will have. And before they ever hire someone, throughout the interview process, they'll be seeking answers to all of these questions. So if you can put their anxiety at ease by developing a network of people who can vouch for you and vouch that you are the right person for the job, then it makes the hiring decision a lot less risky for them and a lot easier as well. The fourth reason why less experienced colleagues get promoted faster than you is because they know how to be visible. They know how to show up like a leader so they can convince senior managers that they are ready and capable of being promoted. You see, if nobody knows who you are, what you do, or what value you bring in your current position or what value you could bring in your new position, why would they ever promote you, especially if there's another candidate right next to you who ticks all of those boxes? The problem is many emerging leaders misunderstand the importance of building visibility. They don't see the point in building a leadership brand or executive presence in the office. Sometimes it's because they think it's tacky. Other times it's simply because they don't know where to start. The fact of the matter is, without visibility, you will always just remain another cog in the wheel. But with visibility, you will stand out from the pack and you will give yourself the opportunity to be noticed as the next leader to be promoted. But the tricky thing is, though, developing executive presence when you're not yet a leader. When you're more junior in your career, how can you show your boss or other higher ups that you're ready to be promoted? That is the topic I talk about in this video up here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got a lot of value from it. If you did, please hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can see every video that I release and I publish and you never miss one. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.